a lot of Rivers people, we are so excited to see him come. It's a sad one that he didn't come.
Now, there were media. I remember seeing a news report on one of the big from yesterday night. So where is Fubara? Where is he? And then the FCT minister had an interview where he said a couple of things. And in that interview, he said this.
As I speak to you, as at yesterday, I spoke with the governor. Oh, you called, or he called you, or you called him? It doesn't matter who called, but what is important is that we spoke. We spoke yesterday, and he told me, and I told him I was leaving that night to come back, and he told me he was leaving this morning. So I can tell you, we believe by the grace of God, peace has come. And look at what the assembly did today to set the tone. He can see peace. He can say, look, we are prepared for the interests of the state.
Okay. So one thing we could confirm is that the governor was in one piece because the FCT minister spoke to him. So how do we see him? Now, remember I said, weeping may endure for the night, but joy is supposed to come in the morning. And so it was night and then morning. And we heard that the governor would touch down Port Harcourt on the morning of the 19th of September, 2025. It's a rumor. And people were, is it true? Are you sure we'll not go there and wait all day again? I can't miss my job for a second day. I have a life to live. What do I do with myself? They said, let's just go first. Seeing is believing. O ye of little faith. It's been 6 months of longing and waiting. Can't you give one extra day? Is it too much to ask? I said, okay, fine, let's go. I wasn't even doing anything in the first place. And behold, my goodness, the governor landed. And people asked, is that really Fubara? I say, it's him. It looks like him. He walks like him. Now let's wait for him to open his mouth to know if he also talks like him. And he spoke.
Let me first of all appreciate the wonderful people of Rivers State. I am really humbled by what I saw at the airport. I was also briefed with some photographs of what happened here yesterday. That reception really humbled me. It showed love, confidence, and solidarity. I want to say that it is not just a celebration, a massive reception by the number of people who came out to celebrate, but a display or reaffirmation of the bond between this government and the people that we are serving.
My goodness, that's Fubara, definitely. He said he was humbled by the reception. You see, Governor Fubara, this is a small thing. If you had come yesterday, you would have been flabbergasted. You'd have been meek, not just humble. And so the governor is back. Yes, indeed, he has returned. He also promised to address the state later today.
We are going to address the state officially by 6 p.m. this evening. I want to assure you, we will, by the grace of God, continue to do those things that has made you people love us. I want to appreciate everyone and to say that we love you.
All right, now the governor has spoken, now everybody can speak. Oh, yes, indeed. Our correspondent, Kachun, also reports he was warmly welcomed by a host of allies, including former Commissioner for Information and Communications, Imawaka, former Commissioner for Health, Dr. Adezore, former Nigerian Ambassador to the Netherlands, Ojin Golfa, former Commissioner for Environment, Sidney Gbara, and former factional Speaker of the State House of Assembly, Victor Oko Jumbo. There's a lot of people that spoke. Let's hear them. Okay. I thought somebody was going to speak. All right. Speaking to Nigeria Info, some of the governor's allies reflected on the 6-month emergency rule. Former Commissioner of Budget, Peter Midday, expressed relief and stating, well, it made it 3 p.m. news, so I may not need to play that the state had been set 60 years backward. My goodness. Now, if you do a quick calculation, 2025 minus 60 is 1965. Now, Peter Midday is saying that we've been taking back 2 years before the civil. 2 years from now is election. Has returned, and now what do? We watch, we wait. Everyone has an opinion. There are speculations. Too many things to be said by too many people. But the point is, we're all waiting. Would it be politics or governance? After the break, we dive into our next headline with criticism trailing Ibas's last-minute appointment. Literally last minute before he left. Stay with us.
Everyone says I'm beautiful and bold.
.32 p.m. on this 19th day of the 9th month is as much as you need to know as regards time and the date. Rights activist Charles Jaja has criticized the former sole administrator of Rivers State, Ibas, for swearing in Yingi Brown as a substantive head of service. Mr. Jaja, in an interview, said the action seeks to promote favoritism over merit and seniority.
Ibas just wants to create problem for Governor Siminalayi. If not, why would he make such an appointment in the midnight of his moving out of government house? And I think the onus is on Governor Siminalayi Fubara to uphold integrity in civil service by removing Yingi Brown as head of service, whose elevation did not follow the rule of civil service. This is not about witch hunting. It's about maintaining integrity and to demonstrate commitment in transparency in governance, that which seeks to promote favoritism over merit and seniority.
Isn't it funny how in a matter of minutes, not even hours, Ibas becomes former sole administrator? Time can convert anything to anything. But recall that the former administrator he carried out one last assignment before he bowed out, rather. He swore in Yingi Brown as a substantive head of service. In his speech, he praised Brown as a thoroughbred professional who's critical in her thinking.
And for our new head of service, you will all agree that she certainly deserves the recognition. A thoroughbred professional, courageous and dogged fighter for the civil service. I must confess that I benefited immensely from her wealth of experience and great institutional memory. Her insights and critical thinking on all matters affecting the state is quite inspiring. Madam Head of State, for service, I trust that you will continue to distinguish yourself in the discharge of your duties.
Congratulations, Madam Brown. The governor is back. Now I'm particularly interested in your career. Will the governor let her be? Will he make changes? To what end did the former administrator make that appointment in his very final minutes in office? Well, you and I will find out shortly. But like I said, I'm particularly interested in what happens moving forward to that office. And finally, before I take calls, the FCT minister has dismissed rumors circulating on social media that he suffered a heart attack, describing the claims as false and politically motivated. In a video shared on X handle by his media aide Lere Olayinka, Wike mocked those peddling the speculation, saying he wished them more heart attacks for spreading baseless stories. The former Rivers State governor went further to taunt his critics, suggesting he was ready to sign their condolence letters when their wishes turned against them. Wike condemned the politicization of false reports, questioning the origin of the claims. Now, could the rumors be politically motivated? Yes, they can. It's politics, it's Nigeria. Anything can happen. But I think this one time, the FCT minister should be more concerned about why this keeps happening. I honestly believe that he's backing up the wrong tree. This is not the first time that it has been rumored that the FCT minister is sick, dead, or dying. It's one of the three. And this is not also the first time that he has responded like this. Say, oh, those that wish me that I will sign your something register, condolence register. So the fact that this has happened more than once is enough for you to assess and say, hey, why do people keep thinking that I'm dead or dying? I'll give you a few reasons. The first, the speculation comes from what they think they see. The truth is, people start complaining about how the FCT minister looks a couple of times. And I've seen those comments on social media, right? Sometimes there is an appearance of malaise, that's suggestive of malaise. With conclusions drawn that, oh, the FCT minister looks sick. You say, sometimes he's not working well. He's limping. Is this one? Blood is not flowing through his left kidney. His eye, the way it was twitching. So sometimes it's maybe what they think they see. Secondly, there have been what would seem like a few unexplained absences of the ministers. Where they say, where is Wike? And nobody can give an answer. He say, no, he has flown again to go and do reset. Or he has gone for medical touching. Right? So it's in these moments that it's easy to peddle those rumors, regardless of the veracity of those moments. But I put it to the FCT minister that he is the reason why people keep saying this. Because if he can ago, he made a public statement that he was poisoned. He was recounting an experience he had from 2018. And he clearly said that his livers and kidney were damaged. He had a medical emergency that almost cost him his life. This is not rumor. These were the words of Wike himself.
December 2018, that day was the day my former chief of staff was going to have Thanksgiving. And I was to attend that Thanksgiving on a Sunday. From that Sunday, I never came out. When we got to Beirut, it was bad. My kidney had gone, my liver had gone, and they were looking at me. And I never knew that I've been poisoned. Campaign secretariat, my textiles, all black.
Good. Now, if the FCT minister himself said kidney was gone, liver was gone, intestine black, anytime they don't see Wike for 3 or 4 days, say, oh, he has gone to fix the kidney. They've gone to reset it. Why? Because they remember that statement was made. So how can this endless in-done they die cycle end? The FCT minister needs information management from his camp. There has to be an intentionality about the kind of information that goes out. This is PR, right? When a person is a public figure, whether politically, you're an artist, your image and your brand is managed so that you create what the Englishman calls a perception. If not, it won't be long. They will think he has died again. And once again, he will make a statement of signing some people's condolence register. Well, those are the big stories. Call me and tell me your thoughts on the headline 0817 923 0002. 0817 923 0003. WhatsApp is 080 903 06 416. We're live on Facebook, Twitter, YouTube at Nigeria Info PH. You can watch, listen, and engage. We've talked about the return of the governor after a no-show yesterday. Criticism trailing the former administrator after a last-minute appointment. And the FCT minister denying a heart attack rumor, saying the claim is politically motivated. Robin is my first caller from HA. How does Robin do it? I'll find out in a bit. Good day, Sam. Fine Man says the persistence of the people to welcome the governor, despite the disappointment yesterday, shows he's widely loved and popular in the state. How I wish he would cease to work under the another person until he remains the most popular governor in Nigeria. More popular than the so-called demigod. Robin, I wonder who this demigod is. Who do you speak of? Hello, Robin.
Yes. Good afternoon, Oracle.
Good afternoon.
Yes. Let me start with the later. the speculation about the death of the ex-minister. Close as matter how you like his or her story. It's an inevitable of everything. Therefore, when this rumor came up, look at social media. I don't look at those things because I have been a victim of such rumors twice. Yes. It's so used. Spreading somebody is sick. Okay, he's sick. Can somebody get sick and get well? It will happen when it will happen. In my place, where I come from, there's a proverb we put that the dry tree is there standing, but the fresh one with leaves will uproot from the ground and fall down. So it's a wrong thing for anybody to wish anybody bad.
Okay, Robin,
on the arrival of the governor.
No, hold on. You will get there, right? I'll give you a little time to talk about that. I'm interested in those that want you dead. You say you're a victim of this. Did they say you were dead when you were alive?
Yes.
How come?
The most recent is about 2 years ago.
Okay.
Rumour just flight that I bought a new car. I went home and I was getting with friends overnight. Thursday as I was leaving, I had a crash in a neighboring community.
Did you buy a new car around that time?
I killed 3 people.
Okay.
Like that, I was receiving calls from left, right, and center.
Okay.
I'm talking about myself, Robin Maja, the farmer.
Wait, Robin, wait. You know they say that there's no smoke without fire. Did you buy a new car around that time?
I didn't buy any car.
Okay.
I didn't buy any car. But in the first place, for those who know me, even if I get a plane, you dash me a plane today, I will never buy drink at Celebrate anywhere.
Oh, that's amazing. Okay, so very quickly, so that we get to other callers, Robin. It's okay. Your thoughts on the return of the governor?
You should stop spreading rumors about anybody's health.
Okay.
So on the issue of the arrival of the governor, it happened yesterday. People were disappointed. But don't forget, the river said there's no ministry, there's no job anywhere. The biggest factory we have is politics. That is why you see those crowds. You don't expect someone who is in a shop, in a factory working, will leave and begin to do those things. No! We should stop all these crowd things so that the man can concentrate and do his job as a governor.
Okay.
You don't need those crowds.
Thank you, Robin.
Let him stop going about with littleness of crowds.
I have to move on now. Thanks for your thoughts. Clinton calls from Bori. Hello, Clinton.
Sam Chinedu, good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Yeah, in the first place, we are very happy that the governor returned today. And in his first speech, the speech gave us confidence and hope that peace has actually returned. So he spoke very calmly to Rivers people, and that brought so much enthusiasm on the part of the people. I was very happy as the Rivers son. Then the expectations, we just expect him to continue his good work, to implement policies, and ensure that those that will be around him are those that wish him well, are not those that really are just there to benefit and cause crisis in the state. Then on those wishing the ex-minister bad or wishing him to die, as the case may be, I think that whatever you wish somebody, that's what you will see as well. The ex-minister have come out many times to debunk this, and for the fact that he is still alive and people are making this claim means that he's a strong man, because people are suddenly pray he should die, and he will not die, because he's delivering dividends to the people of Abuja, and Rivers fans are happy with him. Thank you very much.
All right, thank you very much. Jude calls from Amuma. Hello, Jude.
Yes, Sam.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Go ahead.
Rumored heart attack of a former governor, Mr. Wike Esquire. While I condemn that, there's no way I can wish somebody evil at my age. I can call Wike my son, because I know I may be older than the father. So if I don't condemn that wish, it's evil for me too. But all I can say simply is, let me ask this question: what could be more heart attack, than the one the Sam Wike Esquire has put in his heart. What could be more attack than that? He has put enough attack in his heart. We are human beings. There's a little the heart or the body can carry. He has put quite enough of attack in his heart. Like you guys can say, mellow down, calm down. I can only say, Sam Wike, calm down, take life easy. Don't put all this attack on your heart.
Okay.
The rich say, this world is not my home. I'm just a passing through. Try to live very good and happy life. Leave some of this worry. Attack on others. I say attack on others could cause you the attack in your heart.
Okay.
That's my understanding.
All right. Thank you very much, Jude. Let's take a few messages. Wike should be more careful and look inwardly about his excessive actions towards Nigerians. It's obvious majority hate him and wish him death. Comrade Chibike Gospel says, good afternoon to you, Sam. For my take on people about the Federal Capital Territory Minister, Wike, please let no one attribute death to his fellow human being because God does not like that statement. And what in his holy book was love your neighbor as yourself. Ipalibo Taylor Harry says. Chima calls from Rumour. Hello, Chima.
Mr. Olako, good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Mr. Olako, evil crafty is being condemned by humanity and providence. Just allow he that is being saddled with the responsibility of giving life and health, let me just say life directly, to take over his duty. Now, you wishing a man dead, do not forget that he is a father and a husband, a brother and uncle to people. You do not think about this other person just because of you do not like his social climbing or his political strife, and you don't expect that the best you could do to him is just to wish him death. It is not good now. This isn't the first time that such speculation has erupted in society. Now the governor is back. At least everybody's expectation is being cut short because what he did is not what they were expecting, or the way he has brought himself. They thought some other thing would have happened. But why he's here right now, let us begin to see how he's going to govern the people of Rivers State. In as much as we have understood that it is a responsibility that we have given to him by our votes. So he's not a governor by some particular kind of person that are thinking that maybe because of one thing or the other. But let him orderly do what is expected of him so that the anxiety will be coming down. So that's my prayer for now. My name is Chima. I'm talking to Rumour.
All right, thank you very much, Chima. We're live on Facebook, Twitter, YouTube at Nigeria Info PH. Dayo Lesity says, the return of the governor is a welcome development because this lays the foundation of good governance. Kenneth Manda, still on Facebook, says, let the FCT minister check himself whether he's doing the right thing. He should stop making himself God when there is God in heaven. Fon Felix says, until Wike finally goes into coma, he will not rest. That man needs rest. Coate Magnus says, the return of Governor Sim is a welcome development. I encourage him to ignore detractors and concentrate on things that will better the lives of Rivers people in the areas of employment, education, health, and infrastructural development. Conclusively, may Rivers State be great again. Okay. This message reads, good day. The return of Sim is of no importance to us. He would not work as a governor as Wike to rather be sober. Will be alive and know how majority of people would react when I die. I would have been happy because it will enable me to re-examine my life and relationship with a greater majority. Okay, back to the phone lines. The numbers are 0817 923 0002. 0817 923 0003. Quickie Gam calls from Mile 3. Hello, Quickie Gam.
Sam, good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Sam, the return of the governor. Sam, yesterday, when we had a rumor of the governor coming back yesterday, some poor just went to government house to go and look to see. So on my arrival to government yesterday, I was shocked to my phone, Samaro. I Rivers State when Amechi was a governor. That what they do, carry Amechi used to do. Government house was done like a carnage center. You see, some who are there, there are more than 50,000 persons that were there yesterday, dancing and singing. So I know what I made. I called one woman, why are you coming to the place? The woman said she don't know him to Adam. That she says in my train market. Now when she was a governor, the market was moving so several that this is months now. This is months apart now. She's living from hand to mouth. That's why she came out to welcome the governor back to the state. So she let her come back again. So I was shocked. But this morning again, I heard the governor from my station that the governor is coming back by 8 o'clock. We are at airport that time today. Oh, so what happened in airport today? You amaze you. I don't know if this government has support like this. They say the government is not a politician. But how who politician River State would have such support in River State? Some no one politician River State that wants to support this young government has for this 2 years plus now. I've not seen before. So I amaze this when people say it's not a politician, but today he has shown that he has organized support all over the state. Some, like the administrator, they don't want to prove the administrator. Sam, I thought before, they say nobody can prove administrator. That is the president or the other emergency, nobody can prove administrator. Most of our scholars in the administration now say, hey, nobody can probe him. Whatever he do is the final. Today we heard that they can probe him some wonders and never end. Please, because if you prove it, you are proving to people. If you prove it, why go to prove to people? Because people come and because people come and give account.
Thank you, Kwikigam.
Thank you, Sam. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon. Braid calls from Agri Road. Hello, Braid. Good evening.
Yeah, good evening, sir.
Good evening.
Yes, let me go to the death of the FCT minister. You know, I don't think there is any reasonable person who wish his fellow human being dead. But I want people to refrain from all those actions and attitudes, which is very bad. They should be able to know that the FCT minister may have brothers, sisters, friends, and other well-wishers. But such rumor might not go down well with those people. And if compared to them, if it were to be them, would they take it very lightly? And that is not a good one. It's God that has life and death. So nobody can take any person's life. Anytime God, it pleases God, he can call anybody. And the arrival of the governor, well, it's a good one that a multitude of people were waiting for him. People were there yesterday. And I want to appeal to the governor. He should forget about these great singers and look how he's going to reform River State. He's going to put River State at the peak that it should be River State that competes with Lagos in the time of
Nigeria Info.
In the early 90s. I think that is what the governor should be able to look up to and to pray to God that let God give him that grace to achieve that success. Look at our ports. Look at our seaports. Everywhere is going moribund. Go to Transamadi. Let him see what he can do so that people will continue to be happy in as much as they heard his name. And also look at the civil service. Employ more people. Look at the RFSA, River State Road Management Authority that is in the court with River State government. He should be able to broker this between River State government and those agencies. Thank you and God bless you.
All right, thank you very much, Braid. Now let's do justice to messages. Good day, Sam. The governor is back, and the heroic welcome that greeted the governor's return. I'm happy for the return of our governor, Imao Taka says on WhatsApp. Good day, Sam. Welcome back to our beloved people's governor. Wish him more heights to attain, Ibim says. The governor is back, but none of the serving local government chairmen joined in the train of welcome, and you people believe peace has come. On the other hand, between the time Wike said his kidney was black and now, are there no Nigerians who listened to that audio who are now in the cemetery? The aspect of that story is missing is that Wike has insisted he will write the condolence message of the rumor mongers. Pray he does not also write the condolence message of those who use any given opportunity to amplify the rumors. Ben says, greetings, Sam. Going by some of the recent photos of Wike, one cannot completely be wrong to say he isn't feeling well. I don't wish him death, but good health isn't something that comes by wishing. No smoke without fire, Reverse Truth says from Port Hackett. Good afternoon, Sam. It's obvious that Wike has been on the public view. Sam, the truth be told, The FCT minister is sick. Looking at his countenance and appearance, he looks diminished and deteriorating in health. It's not a good remark to wish someone death. That's from Pastor Sunday from Rumour. The BC says, please, someone said Rivers people are happy with Wike. I'm not happy with him. Let him speak for himself and don't make it general. Ndu from Oyibo says, hello, good afternoon.
Good afternoon, my brother.
Good afternoon. What's your name?
Ibas.
Right, go ahead.
Sam, I just want to, thank God Almighty for the return of our beloved governor. He has been long awaited, and by the grace of God, he arrived today. What we want is that he should also do what the Liberty House Assembly has done. He began running. Thank God he said he will be addressing the state by 6 p.m. today. So I expect that in his podcast, he will unite everybody, preach peace, and ensure that he bring everybody on board. And those that went to the airport to welcome him, fine. Those are his supporters. And I expect that he will advise his supporters and let the ex minister that they will come together under one umbrella, which is the Renewed Assembly in Rivers State. Thank you very much, Adonai.
Thank you very much. You have to be my final call. Let's take a few messages as we wrap up the big stories. Oracle, you talked about information management. Does he by disposition accept advice? He knows it all and he's always right, Kanu says on WhatsApp. There's a call from Uniport. Says, my take on the sole administrator appointing a new head of service. I believe that it's an agreement between the governor, Ibas, the appointed person, and the FCT minister. Remember what the FCT minister said, that peace has finally come and the governor has agreed that peace has come. Governor Fubara is bigger than his adversaries, Engineer Tajuddin Ade Ojeni from Choba says. The FCT minister has gathered too many enemies for himself. That's why they wish him death. Fatai from Ogbogoro says. We're down to final seconds. 4 o'clock is upon us. It's time for the business news. Stay with us.